Similar to the Missouri game where you were down double digits, made it manageable at the half.
Man, it's amazing how we get into those holes because we tell the guys that these teams are going to be up and ready for us, and we know what's expected, and then we go in the game and then they punch us first, and then we finally catch rhythm and get a rhythm on what's going on. We get back into the game and then we start dominating. We're trying to find a trigger from the first seconds of the game, and we haven't found that yet. But ultimately, we're 2-0, so we're happy about that.
Yeah, it makes for a good story, but you don't want to live on the edge all season. As you mentioned, you got to get out to quicker starts.
Yeah, I mean, obviously on the road, a road win is worth 2. It's going to be harder because they're in their own environment, and we have to do something different. And these guys have to believe in it. It's a new team, and we have to fight, and don't stop punching.
Were you surprised at the end of the game with the amount of foul trouble on both sides, both for you and UNLV? No foul outs in this ballgame.
Yeah, it is amazing because of the way they called it tightly.
Yeah.
And, it kind of worked out in our favor, not getting anybody in foul trouble. Fouling out. But at the end of the day, we got to learn how to play defense without fouling. We're constantly preaching that message to our guys.
P.J. Haggerty, what a game. 29 points, 9 of 12 at the free throw line. His free throws were huge down the stretch.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can rely on, as you can see. He's a guy that can close the game. And we put the ball in his hands, and he's been doing a phenomenal job of closing the game. So kudos Daryl Turner for getting him back out on the court because he didn't practice for like 3 days.
Right.
Because of a bad knee and getting him ready to play.
Tyrese, that big layup near the end.
Yeah, same with Tyrese. Tyrese did not practice the last 3 practices. So Daryl Turner, again, gets those guys ready. And Tyrese, big-time player, made a big-time play at the right time.
Your only remaining starter from a year ago, Nicholas Jourdain, off to a slow start, but huge in the second half. He's the one that kind of carried you home along with PJ.
Yeah, Nick, got into foul trouble in the first half, really didn't have it rolling. And in the second half, was a veteran and came out and the lone player from last year back on the team, wants to win, and he showed that in the second half.
You were able to work a couple of those sets you talked about with the 2 bigs, with Musa and Dane down low. Not a lot of sets down there because you had a little foul trouble early in that one. I know that's something you wanted to kind of experiment with.
Yeah, we're still going to experiment with that. We're still going to do some more things in practice with that big lineup because teams are going to double team, and Dane and Musa have to do a better job about getting the ball out.
What was the adjustment at the half? Obviously, 1 3-pointer in the first half. He hit 5 in the second half. He clamped down a little bit more on defense. Was there a big adjustment or just kind of a refocus?
No, we adjusted. We're going to always make adjustments when we're up or down. The little adjustments, and the pick and roll defense. We had to settle that down because Thomas is a really good player. And then we said be more aggressive. We were way more aggressive on getting to the basket and making shots.
Coach, have about a week off. Won't play until next Friday against Ohio. A chance to get back over to the Lori Walton Center. Work on a few things before you get that next home game.
Yeah, I'm looking for a big crowd because Ohio was picked to win their conference. Really good team. And we're going to get some rest and enjoy this as soon as we get back to practice, ready to go and be prepared for Ohio.
What's the biggest thing you need to work on for next Friday, or is it just kind of heal up?
I think it's healing up first, and then we also got to hit the box outs, the hits that we talk about every day, that we work on every day. We got to hit, and then we got to take care of the ball. We had some really bad turnovers early, and we got to kill that as well.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.